All right, let me teach you how to do it since yeah. So it's on my bed. I'm just gonna repair it on my bed. I don't really have anything right now, but I'll give you a start so you know what to do. What you want to do is you first want to remove the top. I mean, it's the bottom of the controller, but I'm calling it the top because, well, it's a top. And then I broke it. I'm kidding, I didn't break it. I don't think I broke it. But this comes right off, right? I'm just gonna kind of finagle it. I gotta finagle it because my damn these joysticks I put on are too tall. There you go. And there you go. That's the first step. Then you gotta remove these two things. I almost said the N word. You just gotta remove these two things, right? And to do that, you should use a special tool called a spudger. And my spudger just kind of appeared right over here. Where is it? This. Oh, wait, I don't have a spudger, but this should do. And then you gotta take it. You gotta hold down here, and you just insert this into here, and you just pop it out from the top, like, like uh like so. I fucking lost it. That's fine. Then you just gotta do the same thing for this side, like so. And now there's some screws. Remove these screws, that screw, and this one, and that one, right there. Focus, God. There you go, right there. Um, it's also important to note that I'm not using the right driver right now. This one should be the right one. One of these. But if you don't, you can strip the screw and it just gets stuck in there, and it's really annoying to remove because you gotta. I just ended up breaking mine on the DualShock because I was too lazy to try to get it out. But yeah, use the right driver. Just try all the drivers you have until one works, like it fits into the screw properly and it actually turns. Alright, and now that all four screws are removed, what you want to do is you want to use another plastic pry tool again to just kind of get these seams open. I'm not going to use a tool because fuck that. I'm just going to use my hands to rip it open. This is kind of hard to do while holding a camera, so let me just use both hands real quick. Alright, I got it halfway open, and I just gotta wiggle it, or however you want to just rip it open. It helps if you push down the triggers also. There's some clips you have to look out for, like these two clips right here, and then in here there's more clips. You just have to unclip all of those, and it should come out. Now once it's like this, you can just lift the top off, right? Then the important part here is to remove the battery. Yours is not gonna look like this because I have a custom. The battery is the original, but I'm gonna replace this with a bigger battery. This is wired to a custom board for RGB because why not? Like, let me plug this shit in real quick. It's not gonna work because my controller dies instantly because I need a new battery. Yeah, it doesn't even charge. Okay, there was a button combo to turn on the RGB, but it doesn't work anymore. So I must have fucked something up. I thought it was this combo, but it's not lighting up. So yeah, it is powered because it's plugged in, but whatever. Hey, looks like it's starting up now, but then it's gonna completely fire itself. Anyways, so plug out the battery, right? It'll usually be attached somewhere over here, wherever. And once the battery is removed, it's safe to continue. You remove this screw right here, right in the middle. You just gotta use the proper screwdriver once again, and then screw that driver. Pause. Yeah. Now what? When that's removed, just have to remove it, and yeah. Now here's where you gotta be really careful, because for you, there's gonna be actually a microphone right here. You want to lift the microphone out from here and unplug it from here. I don't have one there because I'm cool, and I don't use DualSense mic, but you probably use that, so you need it there. The other microphone is connected over here. Looks like I don't have that either. No, I don't. Okay, it's supposed to be over here. You pull it out from here and you unplug it there. All right. So now that that's all off, there's some more screws for you to release. I don't see the screws. So I might be stupid. Let me just remove this ribbon cable right here. Oh my god, fucking... There you go. Right. Ribbon cable is off. And I can just pull this out. And I can just pull this... Okay, that's great. Turns out I can't fucking lift it up because, if you pay close attention, these damn joysticks that I installed are kinda blocking it. So I will definitely need to break this shit to get it open. Which I don't want to do right now since I'm using this controller. So I'm gonna have to order everything I need. I'm gonna have to order the new battery, order the new sensors, and then I'll make a proper video. But yeah. Gist of it is, oh, actually I might have a spare controller somewhere. Type shit. I now have an Xbox controller with erectile dysfunction, unfortunately. But this should be the same process. They just have weird screws, which I have, I think, in there. But it should be the same process on the PlayStation. So let me tear this shit apart real quick. Now you're not gonna be using an Xbox controller, but these are actually really easy to open. You rip these things off the side of it. Okay, not with one hand, but you use two hands to rip these shits off the side. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 screws, and this one in the middle. It's exactly the same as the other controller. Holy shit! I don't think I've ever seen the inside of one of these. I might have. I just forgot. It's got that Freddy Fazbear type like har. Anyways, this is where the Captain tape comes in. As you can see, Microsoft has already installed Captain tape on here because they're smart, I guess. But this is what it looks like. It smells kind of like honey. I don't know why. It's probably toxic to inhale, so I probably shouldn't be doing that. But that's fine. Take the Captain tape. You cover all around the joysticks, right? Because you do not want to accidentally desolder something. This step is unnecessary if you're using a soldering iron, but please, for the love of God, don't use a soldering iron, because it's super time consuming and tedious, and they get resoldered, and you're gonna lose your mind. You're gonna pull your hair out, because you have to desolder here. You have to desolder everything you see around here. Needs to be desoldered so that you can pull the joystick out. So the easier way to do it is to use a fucking heat gun. It's so much easier. You take a shit ton of not Cetaphil, I don't know why this is here, of flux. I don't have my flux with me right now, cause flux. Yeah. But yeah, you use flux, put a shit ton of it on here, and then just blast this with a heat gun while holding the joystick with some pliers until it kind of just lets go and you pull it out. Then you use a copper wick. Hold on, where's my soldering stuff? Okay, here it is. I found it. Here's flux. There's some. It usually comes with soldering iron sometimes. There's flux in here. Oh yeah, here it is. Copper wick. After it falls off, you're gonna use this copper wick and heat this with your soldering iron to kind of soak up the excess solder that's on here, because you want this clean, right? So you press the iron onto this and it kind of absorbs into the copper wick, as you can see. And then once it's in, it looks silver, and you can just cut this off and keep going, just like your force. Anyways, once that's off, you then do the opposite process. You put the new controller kit in. You get some new solder. Some people are gonna say that resin core solder is better. Resin core solder is better because it's easier to melt. They're just pussies. Just use regular solder. Unleaded is a little bit healthier when you breathe in the fumes, but you know you're still gonna die either way. Individually put all these back where they were before. Make sure you don't bridge any of them. Make sure they don't touch, otherwise you're gonna short something. Now with Hall effect sensors, there is a separate step that you have to take, or TMR, right? So what you want to do is what is it? You look up the calibration methods. You're gonna plug the controller in first of all to your computer so that you can see if the sticks are aligned, right? And then you want to tweak. There's usually like a little screw at the back. You want to tweak that until until it makes like a good circle, or like until it matches the map that's shown on the Hall Effect Sensor's website. I would use Gillikit, but you can use whichever brand you want. I just trust Gillikit more. And then once that's done, you can put everything back together and you have a good to go DualSense controller that is not going to drift. And yeah, that's it.